Manchester United star plans transfer talks ahead of summer move. Very comfortable, Manchester United defender Victor Lindelof is expected to leave the club after 8 years, and the 30-year-old has spoken out about his future while on international duty with Sweden. Victor Lindelof is out of contract at the end of the season. Manchester United defender Victor Lindelof has insisted he is very comfortable at Old Trafford, but admitted he is planning to hold talks about his future. Lindelof has been at United for 8 years, having joined the club from Benfica in 2017. However, he is out of contract at the end of the season and is expected to be part of a major squad overhaul under Ruben Amorim as he looks to put his stamp on the team. Lindelof is currently away on international duty with Sweden and was quizzed about his future. "I'm very comfortable in United," Lindelof said, as per the PA news agency. "I've been there for a long time, and it's the world's best league. I'll have to talk to everyone involved going forward." His comments come after BBC Sport reported earlier this month that Benfica were interested in re-signing the 30-year-old. Lindelof joined Benfica as a teenage prospect and spent 5 years at the club before United spent around £31 million to bring him to England. It is claimed that Benfica want Lindelof to replace former Manchester City defender Nicolas Otamendi, who remains a key player for Bruno Laga's side at the age of 37. And Lindelof has admitted that Benfica still has a special place in his heart. "Benfica as a club means a lot to me," Lindelof added to Portuguese broadcaster Sport TV. "It's the club that made me the player I am today. I don't know what will happen and what my decision will be. But it's a club that means a lot to me and a club that I like. I don't only have myself to think about. It's a decision we have to make together as a family." Lindelof has made just 2 Premier League starts so far this season and has fallen down the pecking order at Old Trafford following the signings of Matthijs de Ligt, Lenny Yoro, and Aiden Heaven. Benfica are said to be interested in re-signing Lindelof, and United are also looking to strengthen their backline next summer, with reports claiming that the club have made Everton centre-back Jarrad Branthwaite their top target. Branthwaite was targeted by United last summer, but they ultimately failed to meet Everton's demands. However, they are said to be ready to pay their asking price this summer. Branthwaite, though, will be hoping United can qualify for the Champions League by winning the Europa League, as the 22-year-old is said to believe that playing European football will help him win a spot in Thomas Tuchel's England plans. Branthwaite was surprisingly overlooked for Tuchel's first 3 Lions squad, prompting Everton boss David Moyes to say, "I don't pick the England squad, so I can only say if you're looking at the last 6 or 7 weeks, Jarrad Branthwaite would be up there playing as well as any English centre-half in the country. But the big thing he needs to do, go and play for England under-21s and be the best player again. And then he gets selected again. That's the instructions I've been giving him. Go and show what you can do for the 21sts, and Lee Carsley will pass good information back to the manager and hopefully it will get you back in." Rashford at Manchester United is now clouded in uncertainty, with his departure becoming increasingly likely following reports about his loan move to Aston Villa and potential transfer plans for the summer. Sir Jim Ratcliffe, the petrochemicals billionaire who recently gained control of the club alongside his Ineos leadership team, is also making waves behind the scenes with his controversial decisions about the direction of Manchester United, both on and off the pitch. One of his more audacious proposals includes plans to replace Old Trafford, a decision that has been met with significant backlash from fans and pundits alike. The uncertainty surrounding Rashford's future is just one part of a wider, ongoing issue at the club. United are currently languishing in 13th place in the Premier League, with only 9 games remaining in a season that has largely been a disappointment. This has prompted calls for change both in terms of player recruitment and managerial decisions. Ruben Amorim, the manager in charge of United, is reportedly looking to reshape his squad ahead of the summer transfer window as he seeks to inject fresh energy into a team that has underperformed in recent seasons. Ratcliffe's first year in charge has been turbulent, with many of his decisions being criticized. In particular, his attempts to slash costs and prioritize financial sustainability have led to unpopular decisions that have caused friction within the club. One of his more high-profile moves is his ambition to build a brand new stadium to replace Old Trafford, a stadium that has been the spiritual home of Manchester United since it opened in 2008-1910. While Ratcliffe argues that a new venue could provide more revenue opportunities and better facilities, many fans feel that Old Trafford's historical significance makes it irreplaceable. There is also concern about the cost and feasibility of such an ambitious project, especially when the club is currently struggling both on the pitch and off it. Amidst this backdrop, Marcus Rashford's future at the club is under the microscope. The England international, who has been one of United's most talented and high-profile players in recent years, has been sent on loan to Aston Villa for the remainder of the season. His move to Villa has brought a renewed sense of form and purpose, with Rashford earning his place back in the England squad after a year of exclusion. In his short time at Villa Park, he has made a significant impact, contributing 4 assists and showing glimpses of the form that once made him one of Europe's most promising forwards. While Rashford's revival at Villa is good news for the player himself, it has added to the growing speculation about his future. Villa are reportedly interested in making his move permanent, with a potential transfer fee of £60 million being discussed. This figure is a reflection of Rashford's potential and pedigree, with the forward still in the prime of his career. However, the speculation about Rashford's departure is complicated by the fact that United seem to have little interest in offering him a route back into the starting lineup under Amorim. Rashford's fall out of favor with the manager has been one of the stories of United's disappointing season, and it's clear that there is no guarantee he will be able to regain his place in the team. Adding to the complexity of Rashford's situation is the interest from abroad, particularly from Barcelona. The Spanish giants have long been linked with Rashford, and his potential move to the Catalan club has been a topic of discussion in footballing circles. However, recent reports in Spain suggest that Barcelona may be turning their attention elsewhere, with the club instead considering a move for Ademola Lookman, the Nigerian forward from Atalanta. Lookman would cost significantly less than Rashford, with reports suggesting that he could be signed for as little as £25 million, €30 million. This would make him a more attractive option for Barcelona, who are known for their financial constraints and often look for more cost-effective alternatives in the transfer market. If Barcelona does indeed shift their focus away from Rashford in favor of Lookman, it would mark a significant turning point in the forward's career. The prospect of a move abroad may have appealed to Rashford in the past, but with Villa seemingly ready to secure his services for the long term and Barcelona opting for a more affordable target, Rashford may find himself having to reconsider his options. Whether he returns to Manchester United or makes a permanent move to Villa, his future remains in limbo, with no clear path forward. Ultimately, the decision regarding Rashford's future will be shaped by a combination of factors, including his form, his relationship with Amorim, and the broader plans of Sir Jim Ratcliffe and the Ineos leadership team.